Our exam is going to be online. It's on April 6th. Time is from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. You need to join 30 minutes prior to that. The details, the demo video has been shared, but still, we'll have the technical expert with us explaining what to expect, how to understand the technical process. Knowledge process is different, so we don't want anybody to have any confusion on the technical process. Swati, welcome to this platform. Over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Hi everyone. Today I will take you through the candidate portal, which you will also be using to take up the examination on 6th of April. Before that, to make you familiar with the examination setup and to check the compatibility of your system, you will also be assigned to a demo examination that will actually help you prepare for the main examination. This will basically for you to check the compatibility of the system and also to make you familiar with the examination setup. So I will start by sharing my screen. So I hope my screen is visible to
Yes, yes.
everyone, right? Yeah. So this is basically the candidate portal, which will be used by all the candidates to take up the examination. So around 31st of March, all the candidates would be receiving their link, their user ID, as well as their password on their official, basically their email IDs that they have, used during the course of registration. So on those email ID, you would be receiving your credentials, the link, as well as the other details of the examination. Firstly, you need to copy the link that you have received, okay, and paste it in the updated Chrome browser. Post that you are required to manually type in the user ID as well as the password that will be mentioned in the email, okay. So once you enter the email ID as well as the password, you are required to sign in. So once the candidate successfully signs in, they will be able to see their scheduled examination. So for you, there would be only one, the main examination at on 6th, and only one, that is the demo examination on 2nd and 3rd of April. So what you need to do is you just have to click. Firstly, you have to click on the start button. Kindly click on the start button once and let the page get loaded. Do not click on the start button like more than once. Click on it once and let the page get loaded. Post that, you will basically first land on the privacy policy. As you know, this is a proctored examination and we have your personal details, your data. So just to be sure on both the side, firstly you need to accept the privacy policy, and we also state that your credentials or your personal details are safe with us. Post that, the candidate will land on the terms of use. This is basically a remote proctored examination, right? So your photograph, your ID card, your screen, and you will be recorded throughout the course of the examination, and your photo, videos and audios would be recorded with us. So it is important for us to basically take consent from you. Post, then you are required to click on accept and continue. Once you have granted permission for the access of your photos and videos, post that, the candidate will land on the system compatibility check. So the system compatibility check is basically a process wherein we check the compatibility of your system. We need to ensure that your camera is in working condition, your microphone is in working condition, you share your entire screen during the course of the examination, and additionally your system is also compatible with the proctored examination. So firstly, once the candidate clicks on the begin examination button, firstly their internet connectivity will get checked. Post that, their microphone connectivity will get checked. After that, the candidate will land on the page wherein they are required to click a picture of themselves. So basically, the candidate need to ensure that they are seated. They place their face in middle of the oval that is presented on the screen. They are at the optimum distance from the camera, and their photo is clear. That means basically you should have sufficient light in your room. If in case you do not meet any of the one requirement, you will not be able to proceed further after this step. Okay, so you need to ensure that all of these specification are met. Post that, you will click on save and exit. At this stage, the candidate is required to click a picture of the any government issued ID card. So be it your Aadhaar card, your PAN card, or if you are currently in your college, then you can also upload your college ID cards over here. However, please ensure that the photo that you are clicking is used by the proctor for the authorization purposes. The proctor may also reject you if in case the photo is you have not uploaded the photo in the correct format, or the photos that the ID cards that were actually authorized, you haven't used that, or they are blurred, so the proctor can reject you at that point of time, and you have to take up this entire process again. So please be ensured that you take a clear snip of the photo. Post that, the candidates are required to share their entire screen. So you are required to click on share screen. Post that, can you see this dialog box? You also have to click over here. Only then the share button will get enabled. Okay, so your entire screen would be shared to the proctor on the real time basis. That means somebody would be monitoring your screen as well as you on the real time basis. Okay, so currently the AI is checking the compatibility of the system. On the right hand side, you will find the troubleshooting guide with each and every steps. Once you click on the link, that is click over here, you would be redirected to the knowledge base of Exam Online, wherein you will be able to find articles with respect to troubleshooting your devices. Okay, so now my basically I being a candidate has passed the system compatibility check, and I can now begin the process of authorization. So once the candidate clicks on the continue button, they basically have to wait for the proctor to authorize them. So currently the proctor is will check your photo, your ID card that you have used during the process. Once you have clicked your photo and your ID card, herein the proctor will authorize you. Can you see this begin examination button is not enabled because my proctor is yet to authorize me? So you basically patiently have to wait over here maybe for a few minutes before the proctor can actually authorize you. So once my proctor has authorized me, you will be getting an message that you know you have been authorized and best of luck for the examination. Once you receive this message, then only you'll be able to enter into the examination. So then you are required to click on begin examination. So once you click on the begin examination, you have basically completed the system compatibility check. That means your system is compatible for an proctored examination. So currently, the system is preparing itself for the proctored examination. It usually takes around a few seconds. We would need your patience at this particular point of time. Post that, you would land on the instructions of the examination, so you will be able to find your name over here, the time remaining for the examination, as well as the instructions of the examination. Please ensure that you have thoroughly read the instructions, so that you do not face any issue while taking up the examination. So once you have read and understood the instructions, you are required to tick over here and click on begin examination. So once you being a candidate clicks on begin examination, on the top left side you'll be able to view your live feed. In the center is the time remaining for the examination. You can refer to the instructions of the examination at any point of time. You can use the rough notebook and may not carry a real one during the course of the examination. Then coming forward to the types of question. So the first type and the most easy one is a multiple choice single answer type question. So as you are already informed about the marks, so for each correct option marks you would be getting 4 marks, and for every incorrect answer you 1 marks would be deducted. So herein for your real examination, that the marks would be 4. You have to, as this being a single choice type answer, you have to select the question, select the answer, and then move forward to the next question. For your main examination, it would be divided into 3 subjects, basically 3 categories. First and the third being single option type questions, and the second one would be multiple option type questions. So this is again a single answer type question wherein you can just select one option. Then coming forward or moving forward to the multiple choice type question, herein you will basically find the radio button, the tick boxes. So this is a multiple choice, multiple answer type question wherein more than one answer would be correct. So you would be rewarded marks for every correct option as well. So even if you are not sure if two options are correct or three options are correct, even if you select one, you would be rewarded marks for the same. However, if you select one option and that becomes incorrect, then marks would be deducted for same as well. Okay, so herein you can actually select and the options that you think are right over there. So I hope I'm clear on this point, sir.
Okay, okay. I think we need to explain much on the partial scoring. Suppose in a multiple response question, there are three correct options and one wrong option. Okay. Swati, would you like to continue with that? Three
Sure.
correct and one
Okay.
wrong. So only
Sure.
four options are there.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll take it forward. So supposingly there's a question which have three correct option and one option is incorrect. So if we, and the total marks for the correct option awarded is 4, right? So in that case, the 4 would be divided into 3 for each and every correct option. So 4 divided by 3 comes up to be 1.33. That means if you select one correct option, you would be rewarded 1.33 marks. If you select two correct options, basically if you select two options and both of them are correct, then you would be getting 2.66 marks. However, if you select like two correct and one incorrect, so you would be getting 2.66 and then 1 mark would be deducted for incorrect option. Okay.
Okay, and that's very important because there is only one wrong response. So -1. Suppose there are two correct answers and two wrong responses, the equation changes, right?
Right. So supposingly if there are two correct options and two incorrect ones, so the correct you would be getting two marks for each of the correct option. However, if you select one incorrect option, 0.5 would be deducted from your marks. So supposingly you choose two option, one is correct and one is incorrect. So firstly you will get 2 marks for the correct option. However, 0.5 would be deducted for the incorrect option. The reason being only negative marking is only one for every question. So supposingly there are two incorrect options, so that 1 marks would be divided into two, that would be 0.5 and 0.5.
So there are, and if four are correct and no wrong answers, then you need to pick all four. So pick each and every one. You carry one mark.
Right.
But suppose somebody forgets to click, say A, B, and D are correct. A, B, C, D all are correct. If somebody marks only A, B, and D, then that person will end up getting 3 marks. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So there are multiple options. It can be only one correct and three wrong, two correct and two wrong, three correct and one wrong, or all four correct. Anything is possible. So all the correct responses together will carry 4 marks. All the wrong answers together will take away 1 mark. I hope it is clear. Different combinations.
Then coming forward to you can
one more thing, how to keep answers for review later, because
Yeah.
right hand side it is there. Huh?
Yeah, correct. So I was coming at this point only. So supposingly you have marked your question, however, you are not sure and you wish to revisit this question. So what you can do is you can click on mark for review. So as soon as you click any question marked for review, you can see that the shape as well as the color of this question has now changed. However, it is difficult for you to even identify what does a blue circle or a green pentagon states, right? So for that you can click on the drop down option that is available on the screen, which states that a green color pentagon means the question is answered, a blue circle basically means the question is being marked for review, and a yellow pentagon states that the question is not being answered. So this is the attempt summary. Additionally, it also has counts on it. So 2 questions you have already answered, and 26 are yet are still unanswered. Okay. So this get updated on the real time basis. So once you have completed all your questions or the examination, you can just quickly revisit those particular questions which you have marked for review. One thing, even if if in case you have already selected the options of the answer and you still keep your question as marked for review, this question will still be counted. Okay, so this is a point that you should keep in mind.
So
So,
suppose the candidate doesn't revisit again and submit the exam, that will be submitted, right?
correct. And if they have marked the answer, so that would be counted.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so if in case I know, we know that negative marking is there in the examination, and I want to just clear the responses. I don't want to get negative marks. If not positive, then maybe not negative, then I can just click on clear responses and my responses will get cleared. Okay,
Okay, okay.
so in this case, my this question will be counted as not attempted. However, if I select the options and then submit my examination, this question would be counted as an attempted question, even if you have marked it for review, because marked for review is something that is for the candidate, just if in case they wish to revisit this question. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so once you have completed the question, you can also have an expanded view of the question like this. You can also, opt to disable or just minimize the summary. You can just, play a little bit around the same. Once you have submitted all the questions, once you have answered all the questions, you are required to click on the submit examination. Please be informed that you should not, answer the first question and click on submit examination, because submit examination is to submit the examination. Post that, you will not be able to access the examination again. So you just have to mark the question, mark the option basically, and move forward to the next question. In this way as well, your responses will be saved. All right. So if you wish to finally submit the examination, you click on submit examination and examination summary will pop up on the screen that will have the number of questions you have answered, marked for review and not answered. At this stage as well, you can go back to the examination and take up the examination. However, if the candidate opts to click on the submit button again, their examination will get submitted successfully. All right.
At the completion of 2 hours, it will be auto submitted, right?
Correct.
120
Correct.
minutes.
Correct. If in case during the course of the examination, as this is you are being monitored by a human on real time basis, and you have any concerns or any issue, you can just directly have a chat with the proctor over there. Okay, you can just message the proctor and the proctor will get back to you. So supposingly you have any issue or you wish to have any communication with the proctor, so you can use the chat window option. All right. So you will be getting the reply from the proctor's end. Please be informed that the proctor has the right to pause your examination if in case you are indulged in any sort of malpractices. So please ensure that nobody else is there in the room once you are taking up while you are taking up the examination. You are at the quiet place, nobody should be around you. You should not use any book, any phone, because all these are violations and these violations would be detected. So as you know, I'm speaking at the moment, you can also see an AI alert coming beneath the timer, that is the lip movement detected. So even if you read the question aloud, you would be getting the warnings for the same. However, if in case you try to exit the examination setup or try to navigate away from their examination screen, and once you come back into the examination, you would be getting the warning for the same. So this is a demo examination, right? So we have kept the warning or the limit to a higher extent. However, for the real time basis, the limit would be much lower, and if you try to navigate away from your examination window more than the set number of time, your examination will automatically get submitted on the grounds of you being found cheating or you being trying to navigate away from your examination window. All right. So this is what sir has just explained is the weightage or the criteria for the awardees or the rank holders basically. So anybody, if in case you have any doubt, please, as sir said, please raise your hand and I would like to clarify.
So you can expect your user ID password credentials by March 31st, around March 31st. April 2nd or 3rd, you have one go at the mock exam session. Anytime, your convenient time. There will be a half an hour session. Questions will be less. Just you need to be familiar with the system. Okay, on the day of exam, I think it's advisable to join by 9:30, 30 minutes in advance, so that you can finish the initial formalities, check your system compatibility, get everything set, and then wait a few minutes until the start of exam. Okay, so if you can join by 9:30, you can pass all the clearing, the identity verification, everything, and then wait in the quiet room silently until 10 o'clock. We'll start the exam, and exam will run for 120 minutes until 12 noon. If you don't submit even at 12 noon, it will be auto submitted. Okay, but you have the liberty to submit your exam before also. There will be 3 sections: single best answer, 70 questions; multiple response, the section C, 20 questions; and 5 assertion reason type questions. Okay, Swati, thank you very much. If any doubts come through our WhatsApp group or email, I'll convey it to you. Okay, requesting the
Sure.
students to be active on the WhatsApp group, because whatever doubts you have, you can get clarified for all the candidates. So that let
Sure.
the information go to all the candidates.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much. And like one or two more points that I would like to iterate everybody. You are allowed to take up the examination on the mobile phone as well. However, if in case you are better would be, we would advise you to take up the examination on your laptop or desktop. It is advisable. However, if in case your system is not working, you can take up the examination on mobile phone as well. However, if you're taking up the examination on mobile phone, please ensure that you have placed your examination on a table with a box or over something wherein your mobile phone is not moving, so that it becomes easier for you even to answer the question, and it becomes easier for the proctor as well to proctor you. Okay. And while at you being at the camera stage, wherein I explained you have to keep your face under the oval shape, please ensure that your background is clean. It is free from any clothes hanging there, any clock, any photo frame or any calendar, and ensure that you have proper lighting on your face. So supposingly your room, you have used all the lights, however still the photo is not clear, what you can do is you can maybe step out, click the picture, and then come back into your room and complete the examination, because proper lighting is something that is required while you click your picture. Okay. Additionally, during the demo examination, I would request each and everybody out there to please take up the demo examination, because not only it will make you familiar, it will basically increase your confidence on the day of the examination, because you are sure that the system will, how the system works or how the system operates, right? So it is advisable for everybody to take the demo examination. We would be sharing our a technical support number as well once you receive your demo email. So if in case you encounter any questions, you can reach out to us on the number that is provided on the demo dates as well as on the day of the actual examination. We are there to assist you all. Okay.
Okay, fine, fine. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.